coming into Saturday's Foxborough Supercross for the 15th round of Monster Energy AMA Supercross, all of the talk was about championships. In the 450 SX class, Eli Tomac had the chance to wrap up the title 2 rounds early if he could essentially just beat Jason Anderson and leave with a 52-point championship lead or higher. With both titles hanging in the balance, eyes were fixated on how both Tomac and Lawrence would handle the day. For Tomac, there was a bit more of the job to do as he needed to beat the man who won 1 week ago in Atlanta. Anderson has caught fire late in the season after a dreadful stretch through the mid-season and seems to at least want to win out in 2022 even if the title is out of reach. Anderson was fastest nearly all day in qualifying and quite literally was only just tipped by Chase Sexton for pole position as time expired on the final qualifying session. Still though, it was clear that Tomac would have to really race if he wanted to make sure the gap was big enough over Anderson. The gates fell in the main event, and it was initially Red Bull KTM's Cooper Webb who got out to the early lead. Tomac was in second right away and went to work on challenging Webb out front. But right behind him was Anderson and Tomac could not afford to bobble. He did though, and Anderson came down the inside after Tomac and Webb went back and forth for the lead to just gently bump Tomac. Tomac hit Webb's rear wheel and came to a complete stop which stalled his Yamaha. Several riders went by but crucially several riders ended up between Anderson and Tomac. As for Anderson, he continued clicking as he had from qualifying earlier in the day and ran down Webb for the lead just a few laps later. Once he made the pass for the lead, Webb did try to keep with him for a lap or so, but it was clear that Webb was starting to struggle. Webb would eventually slip back to 6th place as he struggled to regroup. Anderson's 5th win of 2022 was plenty to push the title-clinching moment for Tomac back another week as the gap is now down to 43 points. Tomac's 7th was a clear measured approach as he didn't look particularly feisty in late battles with either Justin Barcia nor Cooper Webb. This win for Anderson also means he has more wins this year than he did in his 2018 title run.